Welcome everybody, it's free for all time. Let's go. Yo, first off, wanted to shout out Mex John for 26 months. That's insane, Mex John. He just says, I can't do it. I'll work on it. I'll work on my pig squeal. All right, let's get these guys going. 2 players qualify in this match. I didn't really know what overlay to use, so we're just gonna wing it. We're just gonna send it. We've got Panda is certainly the player expected to move on, maybe the one to win it all, to be all the way at the grand finals. He won the last time, and also is the 1v1 reigning champion. 1v1 skills matter a lot at the very, very end, but in this one, you'll never really have to the 1v1 to qualify, although you might have to 1v1 just to stay alive. Okay, so the way this game works, hold on, let me fix the overlay. It always does that game 1 of the very first time in the tournament. But the way this works is disable goal reset, so someone scores it, the ball immediately respawns, and it doesn't even hop, it just shows up in the middle, and people can just take that one away. So there's a lot of different strategies here. Defense seems like a fool's errand. Oh, here we go. Is that an own goal? No. Wait, no, it was an own goal. Maybe players are confused on team colors as well. We just saw Panda secure it for Terran. So if you score, if your name shows up in the center of the screen that says so-and-so scored, you are safe. You get to just leave. And you make it to the next round. The last player who does not score is eliminated. And so for this match, we're trying to find 2 players to qualify. So it'll get down to just once 2 players are left, we'll move on to the next match. These matches could go very, very quickly, or they could take a while. As you see here, we're kind of at a stalemate. Players trying to figure out their own strategies, but one of the very common strategies is to kind of camp out and dunk in your teammates' hard work after they've dribbled all the way over. Panda's gonna have the reset. It is gonna get slotted away. But it is just chaos out here. You can have up to 8 players in a World Cup lobby. We've got 6, just 6 because we had a DQ. Christian gonna go play defense up and over the net. But sometimes one of the things that we've seen players do is they act like they're gonna play defense and then they rush middle, let the goal score, and then try to get it immediately afterwards. Christian might have stolen this. Panda is credited with that. CMYK will also be safe, just picking it up immediately afterwards. That is often how it happens. The dominoes just start falling. So 2 more people moving on to the next round. It is far from over. Couldn't tell. It looked like Christian was about to steal the shot here. Almost gets that one on. So even though both Christian and Trickster are orange team, oh, who's got that? It is just out. You know, only the person whose name shows up counts. It is truly a free-for-all, and that is going to be Trickster being saved. Christian holding the middle, letting Trickster go for that goal, but instead it's Siege here. Gonna dunk this down. That means Christian is eliminated. Holy smokes. So, because none of these players are on console, I can just immediately type them and tell them to go, and that will be their trigger. Go, go, go. So they should just spawn right in. Uh-oh. CJ moving. But, so everyone but Christian. It's not over for Christian, though. We do have a lower bracket, but that's insane. Christian is an absolutely nutty player. I've seen him make, I believe, 2nd place in one of our tournaments before. So kind of crazy. But that goes to show this game is mostly about positioning, tactics, strategy. Car control, of course, is also very strong, but frequently not required. You just be in the right spot at the right time. Trickster is going to get on the board first. That is how some of these players are able to constantly move through the rounds, through the matches, is they just are so accurate. Single touches, single shot accuracy is often better than these long dribble plays, although, no! Siege will steal it away. Panda, all he could say is nice one. He's going to get set up here for the ball. It's him versus Terran, and Panda's going to have the shot. Terran needs to save it! It is scooped away. What a save. But you got to defend against Panda, the sniper. Although Panda looks like he's got an advantage here. Taking the shot, and it's just in, so Terran is eliminated. All right, I'm gonna type it in again. As soon as this one lands, I probably should type something different so it doesn't look the same every time. All right, go. Oops, the camera just immediately snapped. So it should be down to 5 players, right? No, 4 players. Where'd Panda go? Oh, Panda's on blue team. I got super confused until I saw him streaking through the air. Oh, wait, who was that? Who was that didn't score? I'm not sure, but I think it might have been Trickster, right? We saw Panda score, CMYK score. Siege? Did Siege score the first one? Go, 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 go. Type it out like that. Make it a little bit different. This is good. Not typing it out means that I don't have to, I can watch the plays develop immediately. Just move my camera around like this. So it's CMYK, Panda, and Trickster. That means Siege was knocked out. Another really, really good player, but only 2 players qualify. Everyone else is going to go down the lower brackets. That's barely in. Panda is safe, and that's it. All right. That's it. Everyone. Yeah, Panda and CMYK. Wait, no, Panda and Trickster. My bad. CMYK, right? It's so hard to tell when things are moving quickly. You guys in chat might have to correct me. Looks like Ian is moving the names forward. Okay, so I can show you the bracket real quick. If I switch to this screen, throw this up. Panda and Trickster moving on. I did not mean to type a 9 there. Everyone else going to be moving down to the lower bracket. So Ian's going to be moving the names down there. Ian and Nico, I think, are tag teaming this operation. So next match, match B. Speaking of Ian, it's going to be Ian Enforcer, Danny Beanbag, MexJohn, Marsk, and Sync. I think he goes by Sync. We're going to see them. So 7 players this time, unless there's a DQ. Guys, we'll be right back with that. I'm going to try to get that lobby set up. We're going to cut to a quick break while I get everything going together. Oh, okay, perfect. Syncs. All right, sorry about that. We will get everything set up and underway in just a moment. Don't go anywhere. All right, welcome back. Here we go. 7-player lobby now. It's going to be 4 players starting off on orange team. We're in the block. Someone in the chat said MexJohn's going to sweep it. I'd love to see that. But he's got to contend with Ian in this match. Although you don't have to necessarily eliminate Ian to move forward. But there are a lot of other players you would have to eliminate simultaneously. Danny on the backboard is going to swoop right past it. Oh, what a pinch here. Moves it past the Enforcer. It just seems to me like the best tactics are to slam the ball hard. Rarely dribble unless you've got a full tank of boost. Beanbag is safe for now. Danny. So I think one of these players is console. Yes, Sinks is. So what I'm going to do is in between matches, rather than typing, I have to enter to not give Sinks an unfair disadvantage. MexJohn, though, takes it right from the middle. So many goals dropping. We got 3 players safe right now. But back-to-back goals happening after the first goal fell. Off the 45. Enforcer going for the dribble. Can't reach that one. The jump was just a bit too low. Danny lobs it up. Ian should easily take this one. He's got a full tank of boost, so he definitely wants it. But yeah, it definitely feels like you're really best served. Oh, what? No way! That was the sickest play. A battle in the skies. Enforcer takes the touch. Then Ian dunks it down, and Enforcer gets it back. That's something I noticed last time, too, is Ian was constantly plagued by freeloaders. People stealing his goal. He has this amazing, amazing setup, and then someone just sitting on inside the net on his colors. Just steals it away at the last second. It would be certainly quite a shock if Ian gets eliminated at this point, but still 3 cars battling it out. Only one of them eliminated this early on. So, Marsk I know nothing about. Danny and Ian are both really, really good players. Danny even frequently getting medal placements in the Ranked Hoops 2v2 tournaments. Also, a very good Snow Day player. He's going to have the shot here. Looks like there's A tiny form of defense being played, but in the end, Ian is going to take it from the middle. Ian is going to be safe. Marsk is eliminated. So players are going to wait for me to join in. I'm going to enter and then spam. Someone typed something. Don't hit it. Don't touch it. You got to leave. Someone said yep. Oh, okay. All right. So I'm going to hit auto and then spam go. And then leave. All right. We don't get to see the tip-off when that happens. Beanbag scores early on. Okay, yeah, but if you just take a slamming shot like this, odds are it just says blue scored. What? That's the first time blue team has touched it. Oh my gosh. So an orange player pinched it against their net, sniped the opposite side of the court. It's just falling like dominoes now. Sync is out. That was the fastest round we've ever seen. I can't even piece it together. Everyone was just safe in a matter of seconds. All right, so since Sync, I'm going to continue doing this though, just because Sync is in this lobby, but I don't want to change it up on these guys. So 5 players. Someone joined late on blue team. Forcer sending it back. Yeah, if you just slam the ball towards your towards the net, the defense might not want to play defense, and it might just go in. Or there could be extra confusion. The defense, you know, they're not really working together, so they might bump each other or something, or hit the rim. So just taking the pot shots I've seen be a little bit too successful, although people are more than willing to play defense. Not everyone is willing to. So Ian is going to be safe, securing his position pretty early on. Only 2 qualifiers in this early match. Beanbag taking a nasty shot. That's something he was known for last time. Is putting some absolutely filthy, super accurate shots on. Despite there being many defenders, no one was able to save it. So we've got Danny trying the double touch there. Enforcer right behind him. I'm surprised he didn't try to steal that one away. What's the play here, Mex? Pinches it, but it gives it right to Enforcer simultaneously. Enforcer right behind it will just result in a very slow 50, and Enforcer goes back to try to dunk the ball down into the net. What a pinch, though. Danny doing everything in his power to get it away from Enforcer, but in the end, Enforcer does have the ball. Can't turn it around to the front of the net. Instead, Danny's going to have the double touch. Enforcer can't steal it from any other teammates this time. Does get the bump onto Mexjon, so Mexjon is eliminated. Oh, shoot, the overlay. I got to remember that. The overlay is going to be scuffed every single time I do the change teams, I think. But thank you, Nico, for the 70 months. 4 players left. 2 more to get eliminated. I feel like all 4 of these players could be moving on. Or any of these 4 players, though, I mean. Beanbag with 0 boost. Actually, just a squirt. Gets a massive reset, but it is just way too slow. What a save, though. Setting Beanbag up simultaneously. He does not have the shot. Was that Enforcer? Yeah, Enforcer on orange team getting the save, but you hate to set your teammate up perfectly because it's not really, I mean, you don't want someone to be safe if you can help it. So this time, Beanbag going to make the direct push towards backflips, though. Enforcer going to take it away from there. Pushes it sideways, but it's out. So it's Ian versus Enforcer. Wow, Enforcer almost had the best opportunity there. It was so close. Slammed it just sideways. He does have this dribble, though. Ian, right in front, will get the touch. One of these amazing players is going to get knocked out, having to go down to the bottom bracket. Also, it's kind of a big deal because of this double elimination tournament. In the grand finals, if you did not get eliminated, Enforcer is safe! Ian gets knocked out. All right. Well, I didn't want to change it up this time, Nico, because I started doing that. But every match from now on, other than the one sinks in. Uh-oh. False start. Delay of game. We got to move the court back 10 yards. Uh-oh. It's not in yet. Beanbag. Over to Danny. He's waiting on the boost. That's going to go all the way across on the pinch, but Beanbag is here. He's set up for the shot. He used a lot of boost to get repositioned right off the rim. Danny had no boost, and I have a feeling he wasn't willing to really save it, but you can see Enforcer's position. He was hanging out in the mid, waiting for that ball to respawn if Beanbag's shot goes through. Beanbag kind of lands on him. Enforcer might use that same strategy. That's a crazy bounce. Danny just abandons the net. It's Enforcer with a touch, but it just goes right off, and that happens a lot as players crowd around the net. Two players of the same color, they accidentally save it while trying to steal it from the other player. Danny over the net. In the wise words of Nico, you'd rather be on the one in the 1 versus 2. You get more opportunities. Enforcer. Ooh, that's one player eliminated. Danny, though, will take the long touch. It's just barely in. And now Enforcer over to the backboard, pinches it down. Is it touched? Beanbag will get eliminated. And that's it, right? Yes, Sinks, you're just sent to the lowers. Exactly. We'll take a look at the bracket real quick. But I believe that's everyone. Yeah, so Enforcer and Danny are safe. That is insane. I'll let them know. That's it? Okay. Let's take a gander at the bracket real quick. So the upper finals here is slowly filling in, and then down. Is that right? I don't think everyone is supposed to fill in the same match. Okay, yeah. This is not correct. I think something got confused. Okay, you're seeding the lowers? All right, got it. Okay. So we're not going to worry about that until everyone is in the lower bracket. But this will need to be split up, obviously. All right, no worries. We're going to go move on to match C. Got Taibu, Patrick, Finchy, Nightya. Don't know a lot about that player. Fear No Risk, Elysia, and Clash. Clash or Crash? I might have made a typo. Anyway, we'll be right back, guys, with match C. Shouldn't take too long to get the lobby set up. We just gotta wait for the players to get in. Don't go anywhere. All right, welcome back. Here we are, match C. Some pretty powerful names. Tommy of the store, are you Nightya? I like the name Nightya. Just makes me think of, like, you know, a queen or king doing the like the sword on the shoulder, like crowning or knighting somebody, but in like a sassy way. I'm knighting ya. But ooh, Friend Fire demo. Speaking of which, that is definitely a rule here. Almost the goal steal. Patrick couldn't quite find the line to slam that in and keep it low. You always got to be thinking about which one of the players with your color is going to steal it away from you. But Taibu gonna get blocked here. Taibu just lifts it. Elysia's gonna go after it, but Patrick barely beats her to the ball. It is grounded. A lot of players on the backboard. That often means that it's gonna be hard to score, but in this mode, I feel like just anything is possible. Oh my gosh! 4 blue cars after that. And now the pieces start falling. A demo, though, the ball is still unmoved. Fear No Risk. We'll slot that one in. Lots of demos. There's just 4 players left. Another thing I'm a little bit sad about is you can't really have predictions. At least I don't know how to do a prediction. Normally it's like, you know, who's going to win, Team A or Team B, or who's going to win the series. Nice long shot there from Clash. Patrick just picks it up immediately, reading that rim bounce. And look at the Finchy right behind it. We'll lift that up and over. And Elysia is eliminated. All right, so we started with 7. Now there's gonna be 6 players left. I told them I'm just gonna say go to start the next start the next round. And they're off. Yeah, it is kind of strange. The ball on the ground here in the hoops court. It's like, are you even motivated to go in for a tip-off? And what if no one is opposing you? Then it seems like it's really worth it. But what if there's a player of your color right behind you, and now you gotta go quick? So even the tip-offs are kind of crazy. Clash somehow gets that. I swear that was Patrick. Taibu immediately safe as well. Oh, the flip reset attempted. Nothing to show for it. Vinci. Oh, it's going to be fear no risk. Slamming that mid. That's got to be a risky play. Anytime you center a ball, it's, it's almost just like a real pass. Naya off the 45, sends it back out mid. Oh, a bump though. Patrick able to reclaim the ball, just goes for the flick. And it's going to be swatted away by Naya. Going for demos, going for bumps. That would be his goal, I believe. Even though Patrick was the one that touched it. I think Naya has at some point touched it. When Nico used to do World Cup predictions, the prediction was, does Nico win? Yeah, it doesn't work in these lobbies. All these people are so good. And we had Ian eliminated. What? In match B. So you really can't predict anything. That's a crazy bounce, but it just goes up and over. It's off the rim. Patrick pushes sideways. But no, it's off the net here. Going for the pinch is a bold strategy. Really, that's all you got, though. I do think players are going to be rewarded for just slamming the ball as fast as they can, trying to keep it away from all players. But if you have the boost for it and you have the ability, go for the dribbles, and that's going to be a double here from Naya. Now just two players on orange team. The friendly fire comes through, and the other player is going to spawn all the way back. Fear no risk. He is teleported back to orange half and is eliminated. That's a huge factor here. In false start. Huge factor in these free-for-alls. Oh, but Taibu got the touch. That's the thing. Certainly, where you spawn matters a lot. We just got, what, 4 players left? 5 players, I mean. Naya. Patrick gonna pick it up from there. Looking for 2. Sends it sideways, but it's just off the rim. Yeah, careful with those centers. Patrick tries to do the behind the back shot. Saibu rolls it around, but easy enough for Patrick to get a hold of. He wants to take it the entire distance. He's burned all his boost. Uses that for a demo. Naya turns back on it. Just a lob up here from Clash. Clash almost has that. Taibu has to swipe it away. I think Taibu tried to steal that. And it wasn't the previous round. Taibu stole a goal from someone as well. So he's certainly not above benefiting from someone's hard work. Naya sat down the middle. Couple touches here, but it sends it out. You got to keep that away from Patrick, but how hard do you cheat that to the side? It's going to roll upward. Here's Clash. Uncontested here. Clash is safe. Naya also safe. Just camping out that middle spot. I think that's... You see a lot where players just retreat. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Taibu happy to accept Finchie's pass. Now it's Finchie versus Patrick. And it's painful to see one of these players go so early. How many people are left after this round? 4. Should be 4. Boom. Patrick sinks it in. So Finchie is taken out. Yeah, already. All right. Let's let these guys go in just a second here. Getting a good bird's eye view of this kickoff. Oh, Taibu sneaks it sideways. That does win him the boost, but Naya played forward with him. Every single tip-off is so interesting to me. It's like, before, you've kind of seen every tip-off, right? Even if you've only seen, several thousand or whatever, you don't have that many games under your belt. Like, you kind of know how these tip-offs go. But now it's like, sometimes players don't want to take it. Sometimes they bum rush full forward and try to steal their teammates' work. What a steal here! Naya, that sets up Clash perfectly. Now the turn back on it. It's Patrick versus Taibu. One of these players has to go. And a hard dribble here. One more touch and it'll eliminate Taibu. Taibu is taken out. We've got crazy eliminations already. Finchie's out. Taibu, Ian, they're down in the lower bracket. It's certainly not the end for them. But anything can happen. All right, 3 players left. Only one more elimination to go. Patrick, Naya, and Clash. And Clash is going to be on the blue team. What a shot here from Patrick. And that is going to be entirely the deciding factor. Naya is taken down to the bottom bracket. as Clash is just sitting in the center. It all came down to that. How close do you think that was? Like a millimeter away from Naya actually getting a touch? That was incredibly precise. All right, guys. We're going to move on to match D. Match D, yes. Okay, there's only 6 players in this one. This one should be a little bit shorter. We got like a 27-player. Clash is excited. We got a 27-player bracket, which is kind of awkward, but I think I made it work with 4 starting matches. It has to be. I have an IPA while casting these. I'm going to need some recommendations. I rarely drink adult beverages. So I'm not against it, though, but you have to tell me what to drink. All right, guys, without further ado, let's quickly look at the bracket first before cutting to a quick break. Renshiro, Nico, Drago, Darky, Archie, and Willoff next. This one could be really scrappy, I have a feeling. Then they're still working on the lower bracket once we get everything seated. Because of that, I wonder if we should do match E next, the upper bracket. That's going to be a full stacked 8-player lobby. I don't know yet, guys. We'll figure it out as we go. We'll be right back with the free-for-all tournament. Still in round 1. Don't go anywhere. All right, welcome back. Here we are again. It's free-for-all day in the Dunk House. 2 players qualify out of this 6-player lobby. Already here, the cat engine. That's the real victory there. Yeah, you might get eliminated, but the longer you stay in, forcing all of the other players that are not on your team to listen to the cat boost or engine sound, that's worth its own weight. It's got to be worth something close to a victory. We got 100 points though tonight, or $100, $100 tonight on the line. The demo. There are no team bumps. Everyone is against you, so everyone is fair game to demolish. But $100 on the line tonight, which means first place takes $60, second place gets 30, third place gets 10. Nico is lined up for the shot here, and it sneaks it in almost. Darky pinches that one out, but it looked like that was beyond saving. That easily could get ricocheted by the rim and get sent straight downward. That's a scary one, though. Drago tried to steal that one away, can't quite read the rim bounce. Here's Nico again. Sending it right to Archie on the corner. Definitely feel like Nico might have some of the best strategies in this game mode. But keep an eye on that guy. Here's Renshiro looking for 2. Had to settle with the front of the net, but there is a blue player here. Renshiro camping out on the backboard is going to be safe. Moving on to the next round. Just a retreating Darky. Oh, the ball is right past him. So Archie scores. What? How is that moving? Did that ball spawn on top of Nico? It just like started already in motion. That was shocking to see. Darky though on the backboard needs to get past. No, it's Drago that steals it away. So 3 players left. Oh wow, that block attempt is really low percent, but you gotta go for things like that. Willoff with the reset, not quite there. Nico, yeah, he's just gonna abandon the net. Thinks his opponent doesn't have it. Willoff on the sidewall. Looks like he wants to go for some sort of long dribble. Nico's got a full tank of boost. Camping out here on the backboard is Willoff again, almost trying to tap that one in, burning every ounce of boost he's got in his life savings. Back to Nico, pushing towards the backboard. Willoff looks like doesn't want to play defense at all, just leaving it all to Darky. And if Nico scores it, then Willoff should have the advantage going for it. Willoff's got the ball, full tank of boost. Darky camped out. Looked like he was going to demo Willoff, but instead Nico with the long distance shot. It is going to get swatted away. Back to Nico. Got a real standoff here. Oh, it's still in. Nico is safe. It's over to Willoff and Darky. Tip up. It's going to go high above blue net. Is it going to come down to a steal? A team demo, what's it going to be? Yeah, you got to swat that one away. That's exactly the right move. It's painful to do, but you got to do it. Willoff to the backboard. Looking for one more, but not going for the touch. It sets Darky up here on the sidewall. Oh my gosh, Willoff takes it away from the ceiling. Let's go. That was such a sick move. Willoff lands wheels on the ceiling to dunk that one in, stealing it away. What a shot. All right. So that means Darky is eliminated. We are going to move on to the next match, or the next round. Tell them to get started. They're going to spawn in. Archie just immediately goes for the boost. Drago powers forward, and Drago's safe. All right. The tip-off strategies do work, I guess. We got Nico threatening to go to the ceiling. Instead goes back down, taking the shot over the backboard, looking for one more. Nico is safe. Willoft, Renshiro, and Archie now. Willoft pinches it down. It's just Archie and Renshiro. Archie is a little bit slow on the approach. Renshiro will take that one away. Archie can't find boost, so it's Renshiro here with possession of the ball. Archie just faking. Renshiro can't really find the opening, so Archie will take the ball away. One tap. Renshiro now on the attack. Moving across the middle of the court. Lined up here for the front of the net kind of shot. It's not saved away. Archie is eliminated. Down to 4 players left in this lobby. And go. Look how quickly they spawn in. Willoft immediately went for that corner boost. Over to the backboard. Willoft trying to gain possession. Nico sneaks it into the corner with the pinch right into the corner. What a perfect shot. Oh, Drago is also safe. And now the duel. Willoft versus Renshiro. Willoft has early possession. Renshiro, lots and lots of boost to work with. Willoft looked like Willoft might try to steal this inside the net. Oh, instead, going for bumps. Are we going to see the same steal here? You are kidding me. You can't get getting away with this. Oh my gosh. 2 monster steals here from Willoft, surviving. You are joking. All right, send it in. There's 3 players left, right? Nico, Willoft, Drago. Only 1 more elimination to go. The 2 back-to-back steals by Willoft is nuts. Nico. Nico is safe. Drago immediately takes the ball, and it looks like Drago's going to be able to secure this. And Willoft is finally eliminated. But my goodness. So many great attempts, but in the end, whoever camps out in the center is in a really, really good spot after a goal scores. All right, that's the end for match D. I believe we're moving on to match E next. All right, welcome back. At long last, we're here. Sorry, even the bracket is chaos, but we now just have 6 players. 2 people qualify, so 4 people. That's it for them. Tournament is over once they are eliminated. But a lot of really strong players in this one. This one feels super stacked. Nydia, Archie, Ian, Darky, Finchy, and Willoft. Willoft had some 6 knives as well, so it's going to be Darky really early on, securing the safety net. Now, I put all this pressure on Ian operating the bracket, so I hope that isn't getting into his head. But Ian's trying to make a lot work. Just an ounce or 2 of boost. I feel like in order for Ian to score, he's going to have to do one of his trademark double touches to keep it away from all players. He's going to swat this one away. Gets the full boost. Sends it right to Nydia. That's going to be lifted. Archie into the corner. Retreats with it. Ian moves forward on nothing. Goes for the pinching play. That could be really exciting, but I do think the players are getting better at those kinds of pinches. It just rarely works. There is a couple of sweet spots, though, in the dunk house. Usually want the ball to be about halfway up, but also that corner that Ian was trying to do where it meets the backboard frequently has the ball launched straight upward, but often the waterfall kicks it out. Ian's charging after this one. No boost with which to get this, so Archie on the ground is going to have just 1 touch. Ooh, no boost take there for Willoft, though. Instead, it's Nydia going over. That's 3 orange cars up in the air. Finchy on the dribble will get bumped out of the way. Here's Willoft, but there's no way there's enough boost for that. Just 1 touch there for Ian. Recenters it. Nice. He has the boost right in front of him. Willoft gets the demo. But in the end, the ball is very safe underneath orange net. We've got a heck of a stalemate here. Even though it's kind of lopsided. Only 2 blue cars and 3 orange cars. It often feels like goals are just on the precipice of scoring when it's lopsided like this, where one of the team just feels overworked playing defense. Archie lobbing it over to the corner. That's going to be Finchy with the 50. Loses all the momentum in that bump. Naya gets some huge distance on this. Archie is set up here in the corner. Just swatted away by Finchy, no problem. Willoft might set Finchy up. You got to be careful. We know that Finchy's kind of prowling in that middle spot. Uh-oh. Oh, no! Naya takes it away. The emote's saying, whew. Recognizing that Ian had a really good spot. Super advantageous to dunk that one straight in. Accidentally gives it right back over to Knight. Willoft refills. Doesn't get that touch though, Ian. Trying to fight in this corner. Bumps Archie a little bit. It's going to be Willoft taking off to the ceiling again. We saw Willoft score once that way. It's Ian with the reset. 3 cars converge on the ball, launching it in a crazy direction. It's off the sidewall. This could be a goal very soon as Ian tucks it into the corner. Finchy couldn't quite figure out how to make that ball move to the net quickly with no boost. You don't want to pop that one up even if you have the guaranteed shot, because Willoft for sure would steal that away. Archie moving slow. Threatens the front of the net with that shot. That would be a dangerous one. You have to just have really dangerously accurate shots at a time like this. Finchy retreats on it. Doesn't want to set up Willoft. Instead, going for the dribble with the reset. Pushes it to the corner. Not quite in. And Willoft also making an effort to try to steal that one away. Archie, just a lift, bails on the play. 50 says it goes upward. Finchy will answer. Willoft's just kind of waiting here in the center for Finchy to make a move, and now the steal might be imminent! Willoft is secured. Finchy is eliminated. Oh my gosh. Archie abandoning the net, just going straight for the ball in that one. Send him in. Darky goes full bore. We've seen that score once. Who was that? Was that Drago, I think? That did something like that earlier tonight. Not quite the reset there for Willoft. It's off the rim. Back over to Knight. Yeah, looking for 2. 3 even. Can't quite finish it off though. So it's Archie on the corner. Lots of 50s being made. Hoping to get lucky. Any 50-50 could slam into the ceiling and go straight in. That's a great shot though. It's not saved away. Darky is secured. Willoft might not have been ready for that pass, but is ready for this one. And that's Willoft secured. Ian is going to be able to follow this up instantaneously. Just 2 players. One of them is going to be eliminated. Nightja with the reset. Cannot get past Archie. Good coverage there. Oh, the demo though with only 14 boost. Can Nightja finish this? That's going to bounce off the rim hard. Easy enough there for Archie to disperse. That's going to be an awful bounce, though. Archie almost perfectly sets up Nightja here, and that's going to be good enough. Archie is taking out Nightja. Is safe for now. Next round, 4 players, right? If I can count right. Send him in. Darky's getting there consistently first. Maybe that's because no one wholeheartedly wants that same tip-off. Just one tap there from Nightja. A pre-flip into that one, but Ian is set up nicely here. Can he lift it up off of this rim? Those rim bounces are some of the worst to read. Often you overcompensate because you start getting into your own head where you're like, I don't want it to bounce this direction, so I'll make sure I go extra far to cheat that away. Hope that makes sense. Willoft pounces at this, but Nightja. A little baby touch for him. Ian slams it into the net. Willoft gets some huge distance. Everyone rims. Darky's going to turn on this, and now the dribble. Ian's off the ceiling, though, to try to steal this one. Willoft's got no boost otherwise, I imagine. A steal would have been imminent. Ian had to avoid a bump there. Oh, the angle attempted. Ian gets a demo, wants to turn on this and sit behind this, but no, it's going to get saved away by Knight. Shot here from Darky is way too low. A backflip from Knight means no threatens on the blue net just yet. Darky pushes sideways. No boost. Will refill in the corner. Ian's going to try to steal this. Or not Ian, Knight. Knight's going to try to steal this in the corner. A lot of players fighting for that full tank. It's Darky that takes it. But to what end? Oh, man. Wait, somehow Willoff got that boost, but it's Ian with the double touch, sending it down. That is definitely where Ian is going to excel. Those very powerful and speedy double touches just seem unstoppable. Oh, hold on. What a shot here, Knight. Using the backboard. Triple taps that one outside of any reach of defense. Now just Darky versus Willoft. Someone is going home. It's off the rim. Off the floor. Darky retreats, so it's Willoft. Nope. Darky turns right back on it. Gets in the way. Somehow it's still saved away. What a valiant effort. Just a half-hearted shot there from Darky. Willoft wants this full boost. Will take it away, but instead Darky is moving towards the net uncontested. Willoft is eliminated. 3 players left. Well, I don't know how I got this camera, but I like it. So it's Darky, Ian, and Knight. The boost refill. Knight will send it sideways. The demo! I love that turn at the last second to knock Ian out. Long distance there from Ian. Knight gonna play some defense, burning all the boost though. Darky onto the ceiling. Loads of time here. Flip resets it. Almost stolen away. Ian, he just bailed immediately with center, trying to get the ball from the middle. And if that did score, Ian for sure would be safe, right? I like that move a lot. Oh, the steal there from Knight, yeah. It's just Ian versus Darky. Someone is going to be taken out. It's Ian to the ceiling. Chasing this one. Gets several touches. And so Darky is eliminated. And that's it. So the finalists moving on are... Wait, Ian and Knight. Yeah, Knight had a really sick take there into the corner. It's crazy how quickly I just like forget things instantly. T Greeny says, just played Knight in ranked. They're good. Yeah. Knight has been flexing right now, especially in the corners, like the 45-degree wall sections. All right. Let's take a gander at the bracket. It's changed a lot, but I think now it is set in stone. It should be permanent. Let me pull that up. I think it's here. He's just gonna put him over here for now. Yeah, I guess we still gotta see J and K, the lower finals. But match H is next. We got Taibu, Siege, Beanbag, Fear No Risk, Elysia, and Sinks. All right, guys, that match is gonna be started momentarily. Yeah, we got the bracket link there, in case you wanted to take a gander at it on your own time. But we'll be right back with that match. Should be 6 players, 2 qualify. Once I get the players in, we'll begin. Don't go anywhere. Go. Okay, they were busy reading the message. That makes sense, actually. Come to think of it. All right, here, anyway, let's get this started. So I got to remember to update the overlays. Oh yeah, I forgot about the friendship tip-off. Elysia dives in front. I applaud the effort. Convincing a player on your color to hit you is another matter entirely. I think in the fusion setup, you can actually get enough speed to demo if you actually flip in time. Strangely. Oh, that was close from Sinks. Siege. Tip set up. Aiming for the shot. Fear No Risk will send it sideways, but Beanbag just goes for the pinch. About all you can do on low boost. You just got to hope that everyone misses it. You don't want to set up your own team member, though, but this early on, I feel like you can kind of get away with something like that. Siege struggling to recover. Oh, misses the boost, too. Ball is lobbed up. Taibu looking for 2. Finishes that one off. The demo! Oh, man. There's so many near demos as well on that corner. Elysia drops it right in front of the net. It's going to be Beanbag lobbing that one up. Chasing to the backboard. It's going to be a goal! Beanbag takes off with that one. Looked like Siege had a good attempt at it, but you have to touch that without pinching it out. to the ceiling. Elysia's underneath. And it's just in. Siege is already behind it. The demo, though, means that no one might be left to try to shoot this. The pinch lobs upwards. Siege almost gets another demo there. Oh my gosh. Poor Elysia. Eliminated twice in a row. Fear is going to have trouble saving this, so Siege is safe. Elysia takes the ball away. A pinch. Right in front of the net. Fear launches it across. Nice tap there. That's a good start. It's going to be just a moment of time here. Oh, one more touch might do it. Elysia is safe. That means Fear No Risk is out, right? All right. Let's get ready for the next match. So this one I have to join in. We got a console player. So I'm going to click auto and then spam go for it. And then have the players take off. Hopefully that doesn't disrupt things too much. I think the one risk of having that happen is I think you can have a situation where there's 2 additional people on one team. Nice save there from Siege. He's gonna just push this one up the net. Taibu is just ready. Goes the entire distance. Needs one more touch maybe. It's stolen away! Beanbag. When the ball is 99% in, that's when he makes his move. That is savage. Taibu did all the work. Beanbag freeloads it away. Yeah, Taibu really... Oh, hold on. He's going to get some retaliation, though. Taibu would say, there's just 3 cars on blue team now. Oh, Siege gets a piece of that. So Sync has to retreat. Elysia just says this is Rocket League. Elysia had a good shot on target, but then again, someone just steals it at the last moment. Elysia's on the move. Nice save. Is that really what Sync wanted? Was to save it at a time like this? Elysia on the approach. Takes the shot over to the backboard. It's off the rim. Just bounces out. Elysia still on the attack. And now Sync. It's so weird that like no one's really here to defend the net. They're just there to try to steal it away. So you have to make your shot like extra good. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Oh, that's enough. Elysia is eliminated. So Sync will just steal that one. And now 2 eliminations to go. Down to 4 players. All right, here it goes. Oh, wait. All right. Siege. Hard bank on this one. Gets up on top of it. Those kinds of goals rarely work where you are trying to fight against someone who's on the backboard, but I think in these cases, especially because you don't know what the backboard player's intentions are, you got to go for it. There could be some massive spaghetti that happens in the meantime. Siege pre-flips it, but can't reach there in time. Siege and Taibu being on the same team could be interesting as Taibu gets the reset here. It might be stolen away. No extra touch there for Taibu. He's safe, and now Beanbag is uncontested here. Both players move towards the center, trying to steal the ball away as it respawns. The shot is not going to be enough. Siege, though, gets a little bit bonked into the rim. That's going to take him out of the play for a hot second. The follow-up shot is good. Sync's having to play a lot of defense right now. Siege up and over the rim. And the follow-up shot saved away with a lot of power. Those rim pinches can be really good for that. But Syncs is attacking really deep with no boost. This is just a classic 1v1. But high stakes. If you just lose a single goal, it's over. Siege is safe. Syncs is eliminated. All right, so I'm going to do the same thing. Oh. 2 players on blue. Just Taibu on the orange. Beanbag and Siege. Oh, threatening a bump. But it's Taibu on the dribble, but he can't go the distance with that. Instead, he goes back down to the ground for the double. And it's a move the other direction. A demo. He just needs to touch this. Oh, no. How do you touch that, though? With no boost. You have to predict that without missing. Oh, I like the idea here from Siege, but he side flips the wrong way. Can't bank the shot down. Nice little bump there. We got the same situation when both players are on the same color, aiming for the same net. You get some really interesting scenarios. No read there, though. Beanbag is safe. That means Siege is eliminated. And that's everyone, right? There were just, yeah, there were 3 cards at the end. So everyone other than Beanbag and Taibu are eliminated. All right, welcome back. This is the last match in the lower semifinals, whatever you want to call it. We got just 6 players in this lobby, right? Yeah, just 6 players. Only 2 qualify. That's a scary attempt there. We've got CMYK on the attack, bumps into Christian on the way down. Christian, I think, was shockingly out super early, so imagine he's going to want some revenge. Doesn't quite have enough boost to get the double touch. Instead, it's going to get launched all the way across. Who's back there on the back wall camping? That's such a bold move. Maybe Renshiro hits it all the way to you. That'd be just camping out there. That's Marsk. You know what? I approve. This might actually pay off. He's just a wall urchin waiting for his moment to strike. Playing anti-goalie. Imagine if that was like how soccer was actually played. You could have a player just like hanging out inside the net. Or like inside the goalie box, ready to redirect it straight in. Here he goes. It will get blocked away, so Marsk is going to have to regain his position. Does he go for boost? I feel like you don't need a whole lot if you're just camping out back there. Maybe just a couple of pads. He's here. Tries to redirect that one back into the corner. You see MexJohn wondering if he's supposed to save that or not. But I don't have the answer. Shot is sliced to the side there from CMYK. MexJohn, Christian both go up after it. You definitely see an air demo. That happens once in a while. Just not usually from the back. MexJohn pushes to the corner where Renshiro is. He wants this 50. I'm so disincentivized in this game mode to go for 50s, right? I'd rather my opponent just hit it really hard into me. If I see it's going to be contested, I tend to like back off. All right, you got it. Oh, hold on. Renshiro from the backboard takes a shot, and then it's saved away, and then gets another one, a redemption. So Renshiro's the first one safe. And Christian's the second. And now the pieces are falling. Marsk from the top. Expecting that shot to be on target. Instead, it's moving the other direction. So Marsk, no, it looks like Marsk now is gone away from that backboard position, maybe only temporarily. Expecting Terran to hit it right to him. But it's MexJohn. Pushing it up the side. No one left to defend the blue net. Terran retreats back. The 50 goes sideways again. CMYK with the pinch. It's just off the rim. And it goes sky high. Terran gets some distance. Marsk, you know he's running the calculations. How do I redirect this? But it's not meant to be just yet. Oh, the backflip. Terran with the ball all to herself. She's going to roll it up the corner. Still behind it. And it taps down. Next, looking for the pinch of a lifetime. CMYK just hanging out in the middle. He's going to have the dribble now. A really good start to this. Does he go for the reset? He's got the scoop. Let's go. That is a reset and a half. What a way to finalize that round for yourself. Terran is going to launch it over to the side. MexJohn slowly, casually moving forward, acting like he's got loads of boost until now he does. A full tank. And sparing every ounce of it until necessary. And now might be the time. No one's left to defend that. It's just Terran versus Marsk. They roll it up the corner. No attacks on it yet. Terran retreats. Oh, Marsk threatening a bump. Finally gets the bump. But is it going to be enough? Terran trying to read that one. Bounces off the net, but goes outside. Marsk will refill. One of the things that you might try to do is own goal it, right? Shoot it on blue net, let it respawn. Does that give you like a better position in certain cases? Maybe. But maybe not for the last time. We've got 2 players aiming at the same net, or one of them is going to get eliminated. Terran. Slow approach. Pushes it up the net again. Marsk is really far away from this, but it doesn't roll up enough. So Terran's going to change her approach. Refill on the corner boost. Tap it up, and then just leave. Marsk looking for some sort of flick, maybe. About all you can do when you position on the backboard, but this could be the redirect. He's missed it. So Terran doubles back. Slows it down. Calculate. Where is the opening? You go for a bump. That would be one option, right? Like the team demo with friendly fire on means that they respawn on the complete opposite side. There's no way they can defend anything. Just waiting for that to happen. Not yet. I don't know who touched that last. It's not in, though. You'd hate to leave Fate up to a 50-50. The bump's attempted here onto the back wall. You can see Terran's approach. You just lob the ball up to the net and then go for the bump and remove the defender, I guess. Is it the defender? Bobo-san says, you score on blue net in the scenario and then chase the ball respawn. Yeah, exactly. But I'm trying to imagine a scenario like in where it's better that you do that it doesn't help out the other player. Terran lands a bump. It's not enough. Oh, the demo though. She's gonna spawn all the way on the other side, so Marsk has just a tiny window here to try to score. Taps into the corner. It's not gonna cut it. That's not in either. Just gonna roll up the corner. It could be an own goal here. It's just a demo instead. Terran's gonna respawn with no boost in the corner to take advantage of, and that's not in yet though. And Marsk will launch it all the way back to blue half. This seems very familiar. Oh, another demo attempt. This time Terran's got the breakaway. There's just no way to lift it enough. Terran gets a demo. Marsk is gonna spawn in the back. One chance at a shot here. Don't get demoed! We can hear it coming. But he still could not finish that one off with that kind of speed. Rushing after it. Oh, no boost take there. Another corner is available. Now it's up the sidewall. A chance here at a shot. It's way over. Marsk pushes it mid. Terran's gonna roll it up. The chance here. Looked like it was a front of the net aim as Marsk is occupying the backboard. I think that's the best strategy. If you can hit it in the front of the net, might be just too far away for Marsk to deal with. And now Terran's got a good setup again. Just needs to lift it up. That's so close. Boost refill. You gotta imagine the players' nerves right now are through the roof. Just every sense on full high alert. You don't want to go this far and then lose it all. It's been a long battle. It's like 4 minutes. Oh, that's a start. Can it get stolen away? Marsk is safe. Terran is eliminated. All right, so Marsk will need to respawn with the rest of them. Let's get it set up. Go. They'll respawn in, charge forward. GG's Terran. That was a really long duel. Couple of moments there, a couple times you had him demoed. Had a chance to finalize it all. Yeah, Boba-san says they are panicking. Panicking Skywalker. Oh, the shot here. Immediate response by Renshiro. I have to wonder if like, oh, that was so close. Marsk there employing the strategy to full effect. Christian's gonna have a shot here against Mex John. Dunks it down. And now Marsk is just camping out on the backboard, but can Mex John find the line away from the backboard? I already forgot what I was gonna say. Oh, the meta strategy could change, right, where if you know a player is camping out in the middle, waiting for the ball to respawn, you could charge towards the other side, convince them they've got a fast break, and then steal it at the last second. So like you wait, you allow someone to take the ball first, knowing you're going to be just in time to steal it away. That could be the real big brain strategy. That shot is just off the front of the rim. Not enough to be in yet. Marsk will kick that one free. It's over to Mex John. No pinch for him. Yeah, that's an own goal potential. He could have done it. He might have been set up even better. I don't know. With that 100 boost. That'd be so funny. Marsk is lined up here for the shot. Bounces it off the rim a couple of times. So Mex John, 100 boost. Marsk got nothing but the backboard. The pinch will send it sky high. It's just outside. Marsk will get a touch, but Mex John is in a really good spot here to get one more touch. And that's all he needed. Just chip it up over his opponent. Marsk is out. Let's get a good overhead view. Send him on. Renshiro almost hit Christian on the way to the boost. You really have just no time to make a decision off of that. Those are the kind of saves you want to be making, where you only spend like 10 boosts to go after it. Renshiro's going to roll it up, and everyone's just kind of let him do it. No touch there from Christian. Renshiro gets one more for good measure. Otherwise, I think Christian might have had that, and that one's just going to fall straight in. And CMYK on the retaliation right after the shot, but he had no boost to work with, and Christian was in a good spot to save it. Can Christian finish it from here? He can. It's redirected in. CMYK is out of here. He had a glorious reset. All right, one more elimination to go. There they go. Ooh, big send from Renshiro. I don't think that's really what you want. I mean, maybe it is at this phase. Especially if you're the 1 versus 2. You can afford to kind of hunker down. You know that your shot is never going to get stolen away. Renshiro going to take a nasty shot. It's going to be turned right back around from XJohn. Trying to snipe that ball, but a good, quick thought there from Christian to sideswipe it. Send it over to the sidewall, so XJohn doesn't have the straight-on shot. One of these players is going to be eliminated, and that's it. Well, not that kind of elimination. But he's going to spawn all the way back. There's just no way he can get back in time. Those team demos are so powerful. All right, that's it. So we're going to be moving on to the winners' upper finals. Let's take a look at how that is shaping up. All right, so Panda, Enforcer, Patrick, Nico, Clash, Danny, Trickster, and Drago. We got our first 8-man. Should be maximum chaos. All right, welcome back. Finally, we have a full lobby. 8 players loaded in. Are there going to be any takers for the friendship? Just one attempt. As Patrick tries to dive in front of Drago, I think that was. That was a Fennec. Might have been Darky, I don't know. Or Danny, not Darky, sorry. But that one is just going to fall in despite all the cars. The ball is the slowest goal in all of Hoops history. Everyone just kind of watches it fall in, or they were entangled in cars. But this should be, oh my gosh, double demo. Car parts all over the court right now. Is Trickster here on the cat engine sound? I think so. It's hard to tell, but pretty sure Panda's going to redirect that one. Orange team, it looks like they're making a very powerful passing play, but none of these passes are intentional, as we know. Drago's going to try to double up here onto the corner, not going to find much for it. Panda just casually dribbles that one away from the backboard. Has to force the 50 to follow up. Drago, ball might get stolen away. Patrick couldn't find the line to dunk that in without that also being stolen away. Trickster with the redirect right back into Clash. Almost like they drew it up. Oh my gosh. Things fall apart so quickly, and it's just like everybody crowds around the offense, trying to be that one player to steal the goal, and they're trying to think 2-3 steps ahead, figuring out how it's going to ricochet. When it does line up, though, it looks so good. Panda going to redirect that one down. Just 5 players left. Lob up to the sidewall. Can't chase from that angle. Drago's going to be on the back wall, but Nico, powerful strike from him. Drago with some dribbling. Slams it right back into Trickster, though. And Patrick just left that one. What can you even do, I guess, even if you have a full tank? Danny gets some huge distance, but chases it as it goes back down to the ground. Watch that demo. That's so close. I don't know how Nico avoided it, but the shot is going to be there. The steal was very threatening. Trickster almost had that. To the 45. Danny wants this dribble. Lost control. Drago is going to carry this one forward. Tries to reset. I didn't check to see who was killed. But it's Danny over to Patrick. Yeah, those corner spots are extra hard to score from. Whoa! Patrick with a move and a half. I don't know where he got that flip from. Maybe he just held it the whole time. Drago takes the goal, just stealing it away at the last second, I think. Patrick to Danny. Danny steals it away. Making sure to keep it away from Patrick, and now Trickster is out. Nico trying to follow suit, gets another touch. Patrick is eliminated. Unbelievable. That was the first elimination, right? All right, let's get another overhead. Damn, I just love how instantly they spawn in. These guys are ready. Should be 7 players left. It is not the end for Patrick. Double elimination tournament, but he's lost his hope of a second life. So any player that wins this is in the grand finals. That's going to be another 8 players. But whoever wins this, that's just 2 players that qualify. They get an extra life because it's a double elimination tournament. Panda blocked by Danny. It's Trickster lobbing it upward. Back to Nico. The nice thing about this World Cup is that, yeah, it's every man for himself, and so really there's like 27 individual teams out here, but every single play matters. So like if you get eliminated and you get knocked down to the lower bracket at any point, that extra life would really come in handy in the upper bracket if you got it. Daily Biz says I'm too high for this. I feel like I'm on something. It's just so hard to keep track of anything. There's at any given moment there's way too many moving pieces. Boosts respawning, attacks and deflects, steals away. Drago is going to take that one. Enforcer. Nope, sends it over to the side. But Drago's the first player safe. That means that there's 4 cars now on blue team. So that orange net is going to be a hot topic, but I have to imagine the orange team has no interest in defending it. They'd rather thin the players down and have a really good opportunity to follow up, and Panda's gonna have a double, but it's saved away by Danny, even on 0 boost. He spent everything he had to try to block that. Back out to mid, just a single shot there from Nico. He had no boost though. Still a good attempt. Oh, and the skim will put that in for Trickster. Things are evening up now. Enforcer. Ooh, the flick attempt there from Nico. I think he imagined that one going all the way to the ceiling. Panda's up with this, but he needs to keep it away from Enforcer, and his answer is to just send it back to his half. I don't even think that's wrong. He will lose the boost, though. Ooh, a dribble attempt here from Danny. He had a lot of boost, but he decided against it, although now all that boost is gone. Oh, I don't know why that bounced up. That was really strange. Came off of somebody's car. Pre-flip, but he's way too late. Who was that just came off the ceiling? It's Enforcer, but Panda doubles up on it. Still saved away by Nico. Nico is an incredible defender and ones player, but even he's struggling right now to make sure he's safe to the next round. Danny will have this from the backboard. Rolls down. Enforcer trying to set something up, but he just does not have the boost to really contest much. He's going to hit it behind Clash. Refill off the corner. That's all he's got. Instead, the shot from Panda gives it right back to Enforcer. He was rewarded for camping out so long. The demo comes out onto Clash. He'll respawn. And Nico takes this. He's going for the low dribble. Just needs to push it past all the other players. He manages to get the goal. And now Panda works it back the other direction. Just abandon the net. Now it's Danny. Gets in the way. It's just goal, goal, goal. And it's over. Clash is eliminated. Oh my goodness. Not the end though, remember? For any of these players, they will have to play another one in the lower bracket. Wait, that's a false start. No. They're waiting on me. Go. Boom. 5 players spawn in. Ooh, imagine if Enforcer landed with wheels on the ceiling. You have to be able to predict how you're going to get bumped. Nico. To the waterfall, no. It's going to be Panda just casually dribbling that one out, even though he wants to send it back down into the orange net. Or a blue net, I mean. Slow dribble here from Drago. Really wanted that boost, but has to settle for the ball. That's a lot of cars underneath it. I don't even know who got the boost. Must have been Danny. So Danny, Nico, and Panda all on the same side, aiming at blue net. It's like such differing strategies. Anything could happen here. This Panda is just hovering behind Danny. He's like, you finished yet? Oh, that's a great redirect. Drago is safe. Means one of these other Titans is going to get eliminated. Whoa, that's a crazy pinch. What do you even do if you're Panda here? He's going to go for the Psycho. That would be... I guarantee no one's blocking that. People just don't rotate back all the way to net because they're worried some crazy shenanigans are going to score. They say, if you've got it, you've got it. Panda pushes it down. Nope, it's Trickster stealing it away. But to what end? Goes back down to Danny. Panda with the redirect into the ceiling is fast enough to stay away from everyone, so Panda secures it. Nico attempted an own goal, it looked like, because Nico is on orange team. That would certainly be an interesting hiccup. I'd love to see how that many players respond to the ball respawning instantaneously. Nico wants to just work off of Danny's effort here. Danny goes off after that. No, Nico's going to wait for the respawn. It's instead Trickster doubling up. So it's just Nico versus Enforcer, and he needs to get this. He's got enough boost to get control. Enforcer and Nico. Who's it going to be? Just a massive flick. Just needs a block Enforcer. He's got the touch. He used that flight and followed through to send it away. Unbelievable. Gonna bounce up. Looked like Nico was going to be first to that, but if he redirected to the ceiling, I think that's the only way to score. To keep it away from Enforcer. It's not the flip that Enforcer needed. So Nico gets control back. Just flicks it. Enforcer will have the save, but Nico wants the follow-up. Both players now on the opposite side. With a lot of boost. Oh, Enforcer swipes around to steal away that full boost. Nico needs to save it. He gets absolutely stuffed. So Enforcer is safe for now. Nico's eliminated. Bam. 5 players. Trickster, Panda, Enforcer, Drago, and Danny. Danny off the ceiling for the double touch. And he gets it. It's good. Really solid double touch. Only like 2 cars demoed the same car. But Panda is safe. Was it 2 cars that actually got demoed there? I don't know. Like one car A demoed car B, and then car C demoed car A or something. Just Trickster on orange team. Enforcer looking for the bump, but Drago's just, wait, Enforcer got it? Somehow Drago didn't get that, or Enforcer got one more touch. I'm really confused by that. It looked like that was Drago's goal for sure. Well, the ceiling defense is going to be so far away, but fortunately the shot is just off the rim. Still, Trickster's boost is spent. He wants this mid boost. Looking for the bump, Drago. Definitely avoids it. Using the backboard to its full extent. No touch there for Trickster. He's getting some bumps onto Drago. I think that is going to matter in the long run. Drago looked like he was in a scary spot. The boost, though, going to be completely stolen away. I don't think Drago's too worried. Having that 70-ish. Some chain wave dashes. A big 50, but Drago's just bumped out of the way. Instead, Trickster turns on it, fires away, looks for the bump. Manages to get it. I think Drago, avoiding that bump, had no way back to the ball. 4 players left, right? I think that's right. Yep, just 4. Oh! The bump off the tip-off. That might have saved Panda there, or at least prevented Danny from scoring. It's getting in his way. I think he was the last player left, so Panda's going to just sit on top of this. But his effort combined with Enforcer's pushes that one away. Reset. Not going to find anything. Ooh. The doink play, just getting massive distance. In the end, I guess that gets Trickster a full tank of boost, so he's going to be ready for the next attempt. Enforcer is here, looking for one more touch. Should be blocked away. 4 cars all meet behind the ball, all the way at the ceiling level. Enforcer, he can't really score from here. The ball is just moving a little bit too quick. Ooh. Misread there from Trickster. It's going to go right back to Panda. Swatted away from the backboard. No boost in that corner to take advantage of. Shot is going to be good. Danny doesn't read it. Enforcer is safe. Panda just has to go back with it. Really clean dribble so far. Gets a bump, but that is going to be a blue trail on that. That means Trickster gets the save. To the backboard. Panda lobs it up. Not sure what he's planning on here. You know he wants to go for that kind of long distance dribble style, but he's got to be careful. Bounces off the rim back to Trickster. Still really hard to score from, although he's managed to make some sort of headway. What a move! Pinching against the rim, and that's it! Danny is eliminated. All right, 3 players left. Let's tell him to get started. Enforcer, Panda, and Trickster. Oops, I didn't mean to turn off all the nameplates. Hang on. And the domino start. What a save! Hold up! Trickster is still in this. Fighting with every last ounce. Panda scored so quickly, and Enforcer and Trickster just moved on. Enforcer needs to save this! Barely claws it out. Using every ounce of boost for that. That's incredible. Oh, and the dribble goes upward. There's no way Enforcer can get back in time. Trickster is safe. Enforcer relegated down to the lower bracket. So Trickster and Panda gonna have the extra life now. Right? Did I count everyone? Yeah, because Nico got eliminated earlier, right? All right. Trickster and Panda with the extra life in the grand finals. All the other 6 players move down to the lower semifinals. So let's see if they've got that figured out just yet. Let's tune into the bracket page. See what they got cooking. Okay, so they got that part, and they're just trying to piece this together. So we're gonna try to figure out how the final lobbies are gonna look. We'll resume with match J. Should just be 6 players there. Only 3 of them qualify. It's kind of awkward. You got 6 players, only 3 eliminations, and then it moves on. But that shapes up to be the grand finals of Destiny, where we have an 8-player lobby again. These 2 players have an extra life. So stay tuned. Lower finals coming up, guys. Once I get the players corralled in, we'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. All right, welcome back. 3 players qualify in this one. Gotta remember that. Okay, so World Cup, also known as free-for-all. Every man for himself. If you see your name in lights where it says your name scored, you proceed to the next round, and whoever doesn't score, who is the last player, they are eliminated. And then we start the next round immediately afterwards. They're waiting for my signal to say go. And so once you're down to the final 3 players after that, they move on in the tournament. This is a tournament for $100 on the line. First place gets 60, second place 30, or third place $10. Guys, if this sounds fun and you want to participate in the next one, or you just want to know when the next one is, I highly recommend you join the Discord. That's the easiest place to get the news about that. I'll put the link in chat. So yeah, these guys are all trying all kinds of nasty tricks to try to steal goals away from players that share the same color. The friendly fire is also on, so there's some modifiers in this. The disable goal reset means the ball spawns in the center immediately after someone scores. Of course, friendly fire is also on, but then also the unlimited match time. This just goes until there's only 3 players left in this one. Whoever wins this guarantees their spot in the grand finals. I mean, whoever qualifies. It's going to be half of these players. So far, we don't have anyone scoring just yet. A lot of players trying. Naya, though, is going to have the perfect setup here. It's still saved away by Drago. Yeah, we do tournaments every single Sunday, starting at 7 p.m. So if you want to play, you got to register. Oh, hold on. Nice save there from Nico. You got to register at like 6:30 or earlier. The tournaments are usually announced like sometime in the middle of the week, like as early as Tuesday. So just be aware of that. You can register really at any time. But usually it's 2v2, so you need a teammate, and it's always hoops. Next week, I believe, we're going to do something special with the other extra game modes. That's the rumor I've heard. They're going to try to do it with like Snow Day, Hoops, Drop Shot, Rumble. So definitely you're going to want to be in the Discord for that announcement. Because once I know more, you'll know more. Still no goals. It's kind of shocking. Clash and Ian way high, but instead it's going to be Knight just stealing that away. How many times are we going to see that from Knight? Oh, what a nasty angle from Patrick. He's secured his spot for now. It's Nico with a very fast shot, still saved away. 2 players on either color. That is... What a steal into a nasty, nasty redirect. We're back at it. Oh, yeah. Oh, Ian with the double. Didn't recognize him at first in that Fennec. But, yeah, if Ian can keep cooking up doubles like that, he's going to be hard to stop. He did get eliminated, like, super early, though. Ooh, Drago is safe. Nico gets a demo, but needs to make sure this ball is secured. It's just Clash. Has to save this one away from Nico. Avoids a bump. Nico takes the shot. Clash needs to save this one. Oh, and misses it! The Clash is eliminated. GG's. All right, we're going to get these players to go again. 5 left. 2 more of these players will be eliminated. No touch there from Knight. Drago, it looked like he certainly expected some sort of block. And just ascend with that one. Ian staying behind this, pushes it up, gets a demo onto Drago. Oh no! He respawned right in front of the boost. That's the most Rocket League thing I've ever seen. I don't know. What do you guys think they should do about, like, respawners? Should they definitely shouldn't tell you where your opponent is going to respawn at. I really think they should just give you the option. That's a great shot, though. Stolen away? Did Nico steal that? Was he on the ground? No. Wait, is he? I have no idea. I think Nightyell was the one that slammed it into the ceiling, and then Nico jammed it away. We don't get any replays in this because of the disable goal reset. It's a little bit jarring at first. Like, the players might start mashing A after a goal is scored, but only to find themselves jumping. Ian's right behind this. He's gonna have to steal. All of Nightya's work is just taken advantage of right now. Every single bit of it stolen away, but now he's got nobody left. Finally, he's able to reap his own rewards. And Drago retaliates as well, so Patrick is eliminated. Wow. What a run. GG's, Patrick. How many make it to the grand finals from each group? Yes, 3 apiece. Yep, that's exactly right, Panda. All right, so we got one more. One more elimination. Nightya dunks it down. That's going to be the first one. Ian and Drago kind of tangled on top of each other. No one really wanted to block Nightya's shot. They knew it was like a high percentage kind of goal, and so they just left it. I think that makes perfect sense. Oh, Nico gets bumped. Ian has to retreat on this, but now it's Nico versus Ian on the 1v1. Usually you got to hand this to Ian, especially with resets like that. Almost able to dunk that one down from the backboard again. But it's definitely not always Ian scoring every single goal, right? That's what it comes down to, is Nico just needs to get a goal against Ian. Doesn't have to win like a whole 5-minute game. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Ian's gonna have 2 from here. Drops it straight down. Nico's out of here. All right, that's it. I think the players know. But we're gonna be moving on to the next match. Now we got it set in stone. Just one more lower match to go. Let me show that on screen. Should look like that. So Ian, Nightya, and Drago made it, right? So we're going to be watching match K next. Taibu, Renshiro, Enforcer, Danny, Beanbag, and Mexjon. 3 of them qualify as well. We'll be right back with that, guys. We're just going to cut to a quick break while I make the next lobby. Don't go anywhere. All right, welcome back. 6 players now. One of them not Danny. All right, we're good. 3 players qualify again. Any fusioners? Anyone gonna go for it? Yeah, let's go. Oh, Taibu. Mexjon just hit him. No remorse there. You know that the other team is gonna save it. It's like, what's even the problem, you know? What are the odds that it actually scores? I applaud the effort. I guess that, you know, if you punch your teammate to go all the way across the court, that kind of guarantees that you get a full boost when you think about it. A lot of cars here, and it just hangs out on top of the rim. Renshiro's got a full tank here. No, it's tapped above him. Instead, Taibu's going to push it over the backboard with a pinch. It goes way out. What? Enforcer, though. Oh, wait, he got a touch. I didn't get to turn the camera to him to see him hanging on top of this rim. He's going to do it again with the setup. If he gets a redirect like this, I will lose my mind. He's now in the perfect spot. Oh! That's so close. But well, the rim ricochets that one out a couple of ways. That one off of Enforcer, off that block. Came off the backboard. Still really close. If you're going to do this sort of rim camp, this is the mode to do it on. Is someone behind him? I guess not. Like, who's even going to go after him, right? Like, you have to spend some resources. He's going to come after it, but no! It's taken off. I think that was MexJon with the pinch. Yeah, you can drive on the rim, as he's demonstrating. You even get a reset off of it, but the rim is not like the wall or the ceiling. It doesn't suck you to it. There is no rim suck. Just ceiling and wall suck. I don't think the floor pulls you down either. It's just the effect of gravity, I guess. You gotta wonder what he's up to. He's got a full tank too, so he can do basically anything. And with that jump too, it's just really janky to jump off of the rim. A lot of cars moving towards the blue net, but as we know, there's only gonna be 2 defenders. Oh, Enforcer abandoned the idea now. Renshiro gonna double up instead. Taibu gets a demo onto Enforcer. Zany with the shot. Enforcer just kind of carrying it around. Renshiro's waiting for his moment. What is... Nobody really knew what to do. Everyone's got a full tank and they're just like, someone get it. I don't want to touch it. When it's on the ground, it's like, it's so unappealing. Ooh, that's a scary looking proposition, but it does bounce off the front of the rim. MexJon with the lob. Oh, and it's stolen away. Beanbag backboards that. Enforcer to the ceiling. It's good. I thought that was stolen. I can't really tell what happened. I was on the wrong camera. My apologies for that. 2 players now. Safe to the next round. Just some really good players to go. MexJon, Taibu, Danny, and Renshiro. This is definitely anyone's game. All these players have played many, many games of hoops. Renshiro dribbling it down mid. Sniped away by Taibu. Danny pushes it back out mid. Renshiro's going to be on the long dribble instead. Gets eliminated. No, he gets the demo. But is swatted away just in time. The pinch, though. That pinch off of that curve. It does usually go to the ceiling. But a lot of options to save it. That actually gets touched. Taibu's goal gets stolen by MexJon. I would think Taibu is favored to win this entire lobby, or at least qualify. But his goals, certainly his very astounding, breathtaking goals could get stolen by anyone. But now that he's on his own team, oh, Renshiro and Danny just abandoned it. They know he's got the reset and they give up on it instead. They want to be the first one to take the next shot. Steals are available. Nice shot there. What a recovery from Renshiro. So Danny's eliminated. That's the end of the road. 5 players left in this lobby. 2 more to get eliminated. Taibu almost gets hit as Renshiro goes, collects boost. That wouldn't be the first time. Yeah, you just spawn in and immediately you're going. So it's gotta be one of the most jarring experiences in all of Rocket League. Yeah, stole it back. You mean Taibu? Taibu is going to be on the sidewall. Doesn't get another touch, though. Ooh, the bump. It's back over to MexJon. The launch there. He's got another touch to launch it up, but what can you do when you got no boost? It cuts over to the corner as Renshiro gets slammed. Otherwise, he was in a good spot. He's lucky to be alive, though. Really fast play there. It bounces up. Good effort, though, from Taibu. He's going to cling to the back wall. A lot of cars defending this shot. Enforcer on the straight-up dribble. Go. I can't tell who's gonna make a play with that ball. Taibu. Renshiro's right behind him, but Taibu will get the goal. Renshiro had to push past Taibu, but didn't want to hit him into the ball. And now it's just Renshiro, the only orange player. John really wanted the boost, I think. He has to abandon the ball. Forcer's a little bit bumped. Bumped again by Beanbag. But Beanbag burns a lot of boost, only to get pushed out of the way. Tricky bounce. Renshiro gets to be really aggressive here, despite how many players on the opposite side. Renshiro, I don't think he wants to really save this. He's just going to let the blue team burn their boost out first, or he can make a move like this. You have to wonder if blue teamers really, if they even want to save it. They definitely don't want to be the schmuck that like has to stretch to try to save it, misses the save, and then the other two players just rush towards the ball to try to score on that disabled goal reset. It just happens so quickly. You see often like 3 players back-to-back-to-back goals. Oh, he's on the dribble. Blocked away by Drago at the goal line. Yeah, if you're going to defend the net of your own color, you have to defend the opposite net as well. You don't want them the same thing. Renshiro scores. Now it's just 3 blue cards. John doubles, triples up on it. But in the end, Enforcer is backwards with this. The demo. Enforcer will spawn right behind Beanbag. He cannot get the lift he needed. Just took a bit too long on the approach. Enforcer's going to go on the dribble. He's off to a good start here. Going to go for the bump. Lands right on top of Beanbag. That secures Enforcer's spot. Now, one more elimination to go. Danny and Beanbag have been taken out. Just one left. Enforcer's just allowed to take the shot there. Both orange players refill and then bump into each other. I gotta wonder if you'd rather be on Taibu's team or against Taibu. I don't know. I guess it really depends on if he's attacking or defending. Oh, he tried to steal that in a creative way. Now he's just going to bum rush the center. Gets the touch. John might be able to steal it away. Did he save it accidentally? It's pretty rough to try to hammer that one down while jumping after the ball. But Taibu can breathe a sigh of relief because it looked really bad for him for a second after getting eliminated. Yeah, they're both going to rush the center again. Both players on orange team. Taibu could get eliminated. That would be shocking. This is the last elimination of the lower bracket. And then there's just one match left, the grand finals. The dunk here from Taibu is going to finalize things. GG's. We have all of our finalists now. All right, let's take a look at the bracket for the last time. I wonder why it's so zoomed in over there. Hold on. Maybe something changed it. It's so scuffed. Hold on. All right, good enough. So these are the last 8 players. Only the top 3 are paid out today. And Panda and Trickster have an extra life. So it falls really quick too. Where like the difference between first, second, and third place might come down to a single goal. Here we are. At long last, the grand finals. 8 players into a lobby. 1 will be the last man standing. $100 on the line tonight. We've got Panda and Trickster with extra lives, as Panda struggles to recover. So if Panda or Trickster would get eliminated, they just go right back into it. One time only offer. Only one get out of jail free card. All the other players, they have to take it to the very end. Enforcer, he's got to be really excited because I think the last one, he got eliminated pretty quick. But the rim camping strategies, or whatever that was, must have really paid off. Panda, though, dominating as usual. Rarely looks like he's struggling in these kinds of games. A lot of cars behind that. I mean, if you didn't know any better, I would not blame you if you thought that this was like a bronze game where everyone's just rushing after the ball. 10 cars take off into the sky. You can't even have that many players in a lobby. But no, this is the highest level of play in all of hoops. These players are unbelievably good. But when it comes down to free-for-all, it really is every man for himself. No idea how you're supposed to play this. They're figuring it out as they go. Mostly 50-50 so far. Not a lot of long-distance dribbles, especially when there's this many players. Oh, what a ridiculous save there. Was that Enforcer? Just barely got a piece of that and ricocheted it back to the rim behind him. That's a great shot. Still saved away. I feel like the long dribbles with this many players on the field is just a losing maneuver. Normally in like 2v2, if you've got a good dribble that you can execute in the air with like 2 resets or whatever, you only need to beat like 2, often just 1 player. But in this, like, if you're going for some really floaty dribble, everyone's going to have a full tank of boost by the time you actually make the shot happen. And, you know, any of those 7 players are going to be able to read that and swipe it away. And you know for sure they're all going up after it, where the players sharing your color are trying to steal it away from you instead. Yeah, Damien, this is this is pretty incredible. A true free-for-all experience. That's almost dunked down. Drago saves it away. But you gotta wonder, like, and it changes at any given moment, but some of these players, they act like they're gonna play defense and then they just abandon it. Like they're just gonna go center with it. Like, I ain't paid enough to try to read whatever shenanigan this is. Like that! Oh, and it's stolen away! It looked like that was going to be an absolutely nasty shot, but Taibu camping out in the back wall, and in turn, Ian also was able to score off of that very quick play. So now 4 cars on Orange team. Nightya turns sharply, just runs it back to Orange. Panda's more than happy to go the entire distance with the reset. He knows he's got to make a real spicy shot, but everyone converges on it. See what I mean? Literally everyone can see that coming, so as the players get thinned out, as the players get thinned out, those shots get better and better, but in the meantime, shots that Enforcer just put on, you've got the lineup, just take an absolute slammer of a shot before anyone has any chance to react. Or try to make things extra confusing. That's stolen away as well. Trickster is also safe, one of the extra lifers. Drago is safe. Panda making a move here. Not in time! Renshiro is so close. Wait, what? Renshiro got it. He was on the same team. I didn't even think about that he was stealing the goal. So it's just Panda and Nightya. And remember, if Panda gets eliminated, he has an extra life. Oh, and he gets Nightya bumped away. So Nightya is the first one eliminated at this grand finals. Oh, shoot, wait. No. Hang on. One of these overlays. There it is. Sorry about that. I don't even know what I pressed. Maybe my mouse is just in the wrong spot. Well, sorry about all the flashy lights. Let's get these guys started into the next round. Drago looks like it's going to get stolen away by Renshiro, but Drago went up and over. Once again, it's like, to what end? He went over all the way across, went past everyone. Maybe the plan was a pinch. But you got to try risky strategies early on, and it needs to transition into safer strategies once you're down to just like 3 players or whatever. But every decision counts, it feels like. You know, if you're just the first player to get the ball after it respawns, that's such a big deal. But when do you decide to position there? It's like, you know, everyone can say, oh, it's just when you think a goal is going to be scored. That's not so easy. Goals don't score as often as it might appear, and in any given attempt, there's like 5 cars that go screaming after it, and so the goal might take a while. But a lot of different strategies attempted here. Ian right behind Enforcer. We've seen that happen a couple of times. Like someone is flying right behind another player who's air dribbling it. Who was it that made the crazy shot earlier? Will something. That was super sick. just like landed wheels on the ceiling too. Like hit the ball away from the dribbler by flying behind them, then landed wheels on the ceiling for the ceiling shot. It was so cool. I think I clipped it. It was like back-to-back ceiling shot steals too. It was nuts. That was like match B or something like that. It was really early on. Trickster, not enough boost for the finish on that one. 2 blue cars take up after it. Ian picking the pieces up, slams into the ceiling. It's gonna be Panda losing control of it. Drago's camped out on the backboard anyway. It's like, what is even the point in shooting from that far away if you just see your teammate, you know, teammate in quotes, hanging out there on the backboard? You have to have a really, really spicy shot in order to avoid it getting stolen away. You know, it's really inconsequential if the defense just swats it away. That's no problem. But when the threaten is that you might help another player score, that's much higher stakes. Drago to Ian off of the ceiling. He had the reset there. And the bounce from Panda. Lobs it upward just so he could take it away. But he really needs to find some boost. He'll get it in the opposite corner. Almost the steal attempt there from Drago, but the angle is so steep. Oh, Panda scores. Taibu didn't have the boost to try to save that, but everyone kind of expected him to be able to save it. No one was really ready for the follow-up as the ball respawned. Demo comes out into the corner, but once the ball's in this corner, it's so rare for a goal to happen. Players are going to try just about anything, though, any kind of crazy pinch. Another demo. Trickster this time. Another demo by Trickster. By the end of this game, Trickster might have the Demolisher. That'd be cool to see. You almost never see that in a regular game. Trickster just drops it. Trickster's kind of nuts. Trickster still has 2 lives. Oh, the steal! Ian, he didn't even have to move. Player on his side. Oh, Enforcer gets that one. And just the hard line here from Drago. Turning on to Taibu, and Taibu still gets the save. Incredible. We are definitely going to see an elimination here at the end of this. Drago versus Taibu. Just the launch. Taibu redirects it backwards. Has to go back immediately for fear of another attack. Drago's got loads of boost. Taibu does have time to refill. The shot is a little bit too far to the side, but the threaten is certainly alive and well of flip reset shenanigans. Taibu refills. It's going to be Drago wisely faking. You definitely don't want to jump right into Taibu's pre-jump. You can see the results there. Taibu's going to turn it right back around. Not a lot he can do with that amount of boost, but you know he's going to refill and resume the attack. Drago just lets him take it. Makes a pre-jump of his own. Shot here. It's just too low. That's really close, though. Taibu's got loads of boost. Wants the dribble. It's just off as well. Deja vu, except the other direction. Now Drago on the dribble. Taibu does have a touch. Needs to not get bumped here. I don't really know where Drago went. I thought he was going to land on the backboard as well. Maybe he just went back down to the ground. Not willing to risk anything. It's off the rim. Taibu immediately retreats. I think that's the right move. When it goes off of the rim or the net, you're often setting up the other player just perfectly. Oh, the demo is huge, though. Taibu can snap this right away. Drago needs to try to save this. It's just too fast. Taibu secures another round. Drago is eliminated. We're down to 6 players. Panda and Trickster still have that extra life. Send him in. Bang. They just spawn in. Ian goes cross for a boost. Not willing to contest it with another one of his same-sided players. Renshiro, though, is going to steal that one away. Trickster did a lot of work to get past all the orange cars. But there was a blue car that he had to worry about. Enforcer, huge distance, is up over Panda's head. Trickster looking for 2. Does he read it? That's a hard angle. Just a doink here from Trickster. Panda, nice shot there. Unsavable. Trickster immediately banks forward. Gets secure as well. Now just 3 players. Oh, now just 2 players. The double touch attempt. Ian wants to seal this, and he gets it. Ooh, that was a close one. Enforcer is eliminated. He gets 6th place. All right. Oh, gosh. Spell it right. One more go. 5 players. 2 of them have an extra life. It could come down to just those 2. Trickster has been so clutch at just stealing the goal at the right moment. having great shots as well. But it's really about, like, analyzing the battlefield, figuring out where you're supposed to position with all those cars in motion. It's nearly impossible. But you know for sure there's somewhere out there on the court that's a best spot, you know? There's an ideal position for you, and it's seemingly away from everyone else. Ooh, the boost takeaway from Panda. Trickster gets demoed as well, but Panda takes it all the way back to his own half. Ian to Taibu. Back to Ian. It ricochets into the corner. Trickster gets some height with that. Needs a double touch to dunk it down. It's saved away. Panda, I think, tried to steal that, but certainly he wasn't going to let Trickster score. A reset. Ah, he's missed it. Panda to Renshiro. He just retreats. Renshiro will take it away, though. Ah, the dribble is too low. Taibu pre-jumps that mysteriously. That's going to go all the way across. Taibu with the redirect! It's still saved away. Panda gets just a piece of it. No double tap there. Panda straight redirect. What a save. I think Trickster, we know for sure he was trying to steal that away from Ian, but I think he knows he has to touch it if he doesn't want Ian to be safe. That's got to be his best bet. Trickster behind this. Some boost to make this 50-50 happen. He needs to redirect this. Looking for two off the backboard. Not going to find it. Panda on nothing. Just lobs it up. Oh, that almost went in. But Trickster almost stole it as well. The whole thing to worry about. Yeah, if you lob shots up like this, are you just passing it over to your teammates? I don't know. It's off the rim. No follow-up read. Ian's still in this corner. It's just in. No one tried to stop him there. Ian, the first one safe in this round. Panda with a nasty reset. He is safe as well. Taibu's going to turn it back around, but he does not have the boost to finish it. Renshiro playing very cautiously. Looks like he wants to go for that full dribble. He's going to tap back down first. He knows he needs to go and try to steal this away from Taibu. He gets it! And now Trickster takes the shot. Taibu is going to get eliminated. What a hero play from Renshiro. Getting that. He just perfectly predicted where that was going to pinch down. That's insanity. Down to 4 players. Still, Trickster and Panda with 2 lives. Unshaken. Send him again. Trickster, way early to that one. I think he knew it. He just dove after it immediately. Panda resets. Nope, it's taken away by Renshiro. The launch there. A huge doink from Ian. It's going to push it back. A lob up here from Trickster. Panda goes extra high to block that shot from Renshiro, and Ian also engaged, trying to predict where that's going to bounce to steal it at the last moment. Ian and Panda on the same colors. Could be a disaster for one of them. I guess this is what they're used to. Them being on the same team. This might feel very familiar. I mean, often when they're up a lot of goals. Oh, a nasty angle there from Panda. And it's going to be responded with. Renshiro gets a touch, but it's out. He tried to do it again the same way he attacked Taibu. But Ian and Panda, when they're up a lot of goals, they frequently steal them away from each other. Trying to steal away that MVP position. Ian going the distance. Some camera spam here made by Trickster to see if Renshiro was looking at the follow-up. It's an important thing to know is, are you alone on defense? Ian's going to just sink a shot in. Renshiro just abandons the play. He wants to attack the center. This could be it for Trickster. A life loss, I mean. Renshiro jumps over. The ball ready for Trickster. Renshiro is going to steal it away again. What? Trickster had to save his own shot. And I don't even blame him. I think that was exactly the right move. You have to try to block Renshiro, but now Renshiro got the demo. He's going to go all the way across. Trickster -1 life. -1 life. All right. Wait, sorry, I'm not saying to go yet. they're ready to go. My bad. Oh, sorry. That's hilarious, SoCast. It's bad that, like, push doesn't let you delete your own mess. Let me know if you want me to delete that. But otherwise, it's fine. Ian lobs it up into the ceiling. He's going to dunk straight on top of this. Trickster gets it, though. Taking it away from Ian. That moment where Ian's not even playing defense. He's like, wait a second, there's supposed to be a ball respawning here. Something must have happened. It was saved out. It was actually insane. Oh, a demo, though. Both blue cars left. It feels like that means a goal is going to be imminent. You don't want to set up your opponent. Neither player is really sure. They don't want to be the one to dribble it. They want to be the one to steal it away. And as a result, it will get kicked out. It's so strange. Now the direct shot. Ian just abandons it. He's going to make the shot instead. Trying to dunk it down on Renshiro. What a ridiculous save from Renshiro. It simplifies down into a 1v1. The 50-50 goes sideways. Both players here on their last life. It's just Panda with 2. This is the same position, really, he was in last time. Doubling up on lives. And in the end, it was him versus Ian, except Panda had 2 lives to Ian's 1. Renshiro just sitting behind it. Ian gets the save. This is so tense. Because whoever gets eliminated here gets 4th place, right? You don't get paid at all. Whoever succeeds is guaranteed at least a paycheck. As Ian doubles back on it, looks like he wants 2. Nobody touches it. And it just bounces out. That's a scary one, though. Renshiro just doing what he can to survive. Not having a lot of opportunities on offense, but just holding the line, making sure to conserve as much boost as possible. Ian resets, gets it to the backboard. Renshiro is eliminated. So we've got Ian, Panda, and Trickster left. Just the 3 players. Ian continuing the go for boost first strategy. I wonder if that still makes sense. Probably not when it gets down to the 1v1. But you wonder if like Trickster and Ian should like try to team up to go after Panda. Like just one of them go for the demo. That doesn't really work though, right? Like how do you make sure that he loses a life here? I don't know. I don't know how to play that political game in Rocket League. All right. CSOcast. Hey, let me know if you want that message deleted. No worries. That's going to be... Nope. Ian deflects it. Trickster's backwards, though. Doesn't get the movement he wanted. With Panda going the distance. No reset so far. Just one more touch to try to secure it. Ian and Trickster both bail on the net. They go straight for the center. Panda scores. Now Trickster is making the move. Ian goes up over the rim. Trickster gets it. It's just Trickster versus Panda now. Trickster has 2 lives. Okay, so if Panda loses a life, still leave the lobby like usual. We'll just start it off. Okay, they're gonna have to leave again. Yeah. Sorry about that. I'm going to just say go. 3, 2, 1, go. Yeah, Trickster is so clutch right now, but he has to double life Panda. So it's a 1v1. I'm trying to say if Panda loses a life, like you just have everyone leave again. I have no idea. Like it feels like it's an unfair position if Panda just abandons the net, lets Trickster score, and then he can just go straight out, straight at the ball in the center and get the guaranteed goal. You have to do it this way. Oh, Panda set up. Oh no, that didn't work. He tried to recover. Using a second reset would be wild. But Trickster doesn't have this. It does angle off the rim, but Panda's still here. All right, so that's it. That's GG's. Panda still has 2 lives. The undefeatable legend, Panda. Trickster will get 2nd place. Trickster, if you are hearing this, I guess you got to hit up Miko. because we got ever since the context website ran out. I think we're just PayPaling people directly. But GG's, that's been a great tournament. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you want to see more like this, certainly let us know. This is cursed. Next week will be your regularly scheduled 2v2 hoops tournament. No, wait, I lied. I think there's a, if there is a all modes. Wait, who do I message? Here, I'll tell him. Keep doing that. I forgot I had that crazy transition. Anyway, if you want to have more tournaments like this, certainly let us know. Next week is going to be the regular 2v2 $100 tournament. I think it would be, except there's a all modes game that's trying to happen. Danny says, I don't know if it's happening, I'm trying. Okay, so you guys did hear that. If it does happen, we won't have the ranked hoops tournament, I think, unless it's going to happen on a Saturday. So news about that will be on the ranked hoops Discord, as well as I'm sure the Snow Day Discord. I don't know about the others, but we'll try to keep you posted. I'm going to try to get Panda in here for an interview. I guess... Oh, there he is. Okay. He's in the World Cup channel. 1 second. Let me update something. Okay. So stay tuned. I don't know what the announcement is for next week, but if nothing's happening in the all game modes, we'll just do a 2v2. All right, so I got Panda in here as the victor. Panda, you've done it again. How does it feel? Yeah? I'm just happy to watch you just dribble it around. But anyway, so you didn't even lose a life again. Were there any moments that you were like, I know there was a couple of chances where it was close. You were down to the last 2 players in just a 1v1, but is that where you're even most comfortable? Like before that, you have no idea what's going on. I don't know what's going on at least. But once it gets into 1v1, it really simplifies things. Oh, they say they still don't hear you. Hold on. How does this keep happening? I think I just have to do this. Okay. So, to recap, I asked Al Panda how it felt. He says, feels pretty good. Jesse says, Panda, please sign my Fatial hoodie. I don't know what that means. Maybe you know what it means. But, so when it gets down to like a 1v1 situation, that's where it seems to be pretty confident. But how do you make sure that you don't get into a spot where, like, you know how the dominoes just start falling at a certain point, where it's just like goals score at goal after goal scores? What's the strategy there to make sure that doesn't happen to you?
I mean, if you notice that, like let's say you're an orange team and like there's 2 people in blue, if one of them's about to score and there's like a high chance you're not going to save it, you shouldn't like go for the save, or you shouldn't like try to steal someone's goal. You should like immediately like go back to the middle where the ball's gonna spawn, or just like you just have to try to like be as smart as possible and not like just overcommit to something.
Yeah, it's such a huge deal to know where all the players are, and so definitely I saw you, but also a bunch of other players too, like spamming their camera around to figure out what the situation is, to figure out if they need to play defense, if they need to hit the ball away, like who's attacking with you, and who you have to be worried about is going to steal away your shot or something like that. Yeah. I feel like most of your shots, though, were not really goal steals so much as just shots like that. Where you get these resets and backboards instead. You had a couple stolen from you, but often like you're putting shots on that are so challenging that they really can't be stolen away. So I don't know, is there any tips you've got to prevent your shot from being stolen?
You just have a really good shot.
It's got to be better.
I mean, if you notice someone's trying to steal it, you obviously don't want to hit it to them.
Right.
So, I mean, just like try to hit it for this as possible so they can't hit it, basically.
Yeah, good point. Another thing is, like, I feel like the long dribbles, especially like backboard to backboard kind of dribbles, are just really bad to do when there's like 8 players. But when there's 4, it's a lot better, especially when the defenders don't want to defend. but yeah, early on, it's like when you go for those slow dribbles, you might have a couple people fooled, but the other 5 players are going to have you blocked for sure.
Yeah.
And then anyone's guess as to who scores after that. But definitely not you. All right, what do you think? Should we have more World Cup tournaments, or?
Yeah, I think it's good to have like a mix-up of tournaments, like 1s, 2s, and World Cup.
Yeah, I like it. Jesse says, I'm running on pancakes from 12 hours ago. Am I cooked? Danny says, eat 10 cheeseburgers for the day. So I guess, what? do you have a knack for eating a lot of cheeseburgers in a day? Some Panda lore?
Me? No, I was just trolling.
Okay. You heard it here first, guys, on Ranked Hoops. Panda hates cheeseburgers. Hey, thanks for tuning in, Damien. 5v5 Hoops tournament win. When Psyonix adds the mode. Because otherwise we have to do a modded, and that is... Ugh. It's a little bit dicey. You're going to have a lot of lagginess because one of the servers has to be hosted by a host rather than like Psyonix themselves. That would be kind of crazy, and the Hoops map is probably not big enough for that. I don't know. That sounds terrible. You already probably don't like the 4v4, right, Panda? Can you imagine 5v5?
4v4? Yeah. Yeah, no, that'd be crazy.
4v4 traditionally has recharging boost. Yeah, I don't know. 5v5 sounds too much. Too much.